2024 was a great year for this channel. I'm just going to say it. And I know that a lot of people would say that 2024 in general was pretty bad. And I think that 2024 had its bad moments. But 2024 for me and my channel here has been great because I had so many of you wonderful people following, subscribing, you know, whatever the case may be on all my different socials. And it's been a blast. I couldn't thank this community enough. And I'm really glad that we've been able to harbor a community that seems to really, like, you know, be cohesive with each other. Yes, it might be my echo chamber, but again, it's my echo chamber. But there's a couple things I wanted to go over for my goals of 2025. So today we're going to be looking back at 2024 and looking to the future on what's going to happen with the channel. Some things you're probably going to be happy about, some things maybe not so much, but we'll find out as we go on. But before that, if you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please help me out with getting to our goals, which we'll get to today. Let's start out with TikTok. And the reason why I want to start out with TikTok is because it seems like there might be some good / bad things coming. So I want to get this one out the way, right? So with TikTok, we know that as of right now, or at least from my understanding, the ban has gone through for TikTok and we might be losing everything on the 19th of January. And if that's the case, that sucks because, you know, again, we just hit 1,000 freaking followers on TikTok. Actually, as of right now, we're at 1,008 and we hit 1,000 just at the end of December, which I couldn't thank y'all enough because, again, it was a goal that we had for 2024. So it's going to be unfortunate if it does go, because really what's got to happen with TikTok is that they got to sell to an American company, from my understanding, to be able to continue its, you know, whole thing here in the States. However, if that doesn't happen, it's gone. But if it does happen and we do get an American company owning TikTok, then we will continue onwards. And my goal for 2025 would be to reach 2,000 followers on TikTok. I think my viewership is pretty dang good for the amount of actual followers I have. So I'm not too worried about the viewership part. It's mainly just making sure that we can get the followers and grow as a community. So I'm very excited for that. One thing that's probably going to bum a few people out, but also not. Now, if you don't know, in 2023, I introduced a VTuber by the name of Tectone. And for those who don't know, I've been a big fan of the VTubing scene. And I've been doing VTubing myself on the Twitch side of things for about a year. Now, that year has been really, really good. I think I've had better performance in 2024 when it came to Twitch as a VTuber than I did in, you know, 2023, 2022, and even 2021. Because honestly, I'm having a lot more fun and I'm being able to, like, you know, open more like relationships with my friends and being able to do that and collabing with them on Twitch. A few names are Ghostly Nate, I'm Vivs, Kimian. Of course, I also have Ella Marshmallow, Corsair, Keste. So many really, really good like VTubers in general, and also other, you know, YouTubers like Carly, you know, the anime athlete. Hi, Carly. Nice to see you in the video. I'm pretty sure you'll be here. But with me saying that, I feel as though I'm stagnating Tectone. And the reason why I say that is because I've wanted to separate Tectone and myself as two different projects. And I'm very project orientated. And when I look at Tectone, there's one thing that still bothers me, is that the Twitch channel still says Taistra Daisetsu, but the character is named Tectone. Now, do I get mad when people call me Taistra? No, absolutely not on there, because it's my name. But at the same time, if I want to build Tectone as its own entity, then I have to make decisions. So I'm still figuring out how I want to do this, but pretty soon I will not have the Twitch handle Taistra Daisetsu. I'll be switching it so that way the actual, you know, main star of the show will be Tectone, is named properly. And I know that may like upset maybe a few people. I don't know. I don't think me as a content creator, it really fits on Twitch, at least for the gacha stuff. And the reason why I say that is because I really want to keep gacha stuff on YouTube. I do love streaming some gacha stuff on Twitch, but my main goal is to be a variety VTuber on there, and I want to keep it kind of separated. So I will no longer be Twitch streaming, I guess, as, you know, Fleshy Boy, and I will no longer be, you know, Taister Daisetsu on Twitch. I don't know when this is going to go into effect, but it is one of the things I want to do. But that doesn't mean I'm not very thankful for anybody that does check out the Twitch. I do appreciate that, but I will be removing the Twitch link from YouTube because I have a couple of other things I'm working on with Taineko that I don't want to announce here because I want them to be more of surprises. So that's what's going on with Twitch. So the Twitch column is Xnade, baby. We'll still probably end up, like, if other people collab with me, I'll probably go on their Twitch and all that, but that's about it. That being said, with streaming, all my streaming as a Fleshy Boy will now solely be on this channel on YouTube. And I do plan to at least try to do one stream a week on YouTube so that I could talk with the community and be able to talk about gacha games. So be ready for that. Now on to the last platform that I really perform on, and that's here in YouTube, right? YouTube has been such a wonderful, wonderful thing. And we've done so many crazy things like already, which has made me so happy, right? I did not expect the YouTube to do as well as it's doing right now. That being said, we've had some hiccups with videos not coming out on time. We have a lot of moving parts in the background. I do apologize for that. So please don't hate me as this takes forever to do. We're getting everything fixed. However, let's go ahead and dive into what we did in 2024 and what we're going to do. Now, in 2024, so many great things have happened. I've been able to become a Hoyo creator and also a Shift Up creator for Nikke and, of course, mainly Zenless Zone Zero, but I also am a Hoyo creator for HSR and Genshin Impact. Funny enough, I was reached out for ZZZ. I don't know if that's allowed to be said. I do apologize if it was, but I think that, you know, it's really cool to think that I got reached out for them. Very excited to be a part of both programs, and I hope that I can extend that into Kuro creator or whatever the heck, because I do love Wuthering Waves. I really love Wuthering Waves. That being said, that's been a big thing this year that I've been so happy about, is that I could see the amount of work that I'm doing for the YouTube channel and seeing that it's actually working and getting all these, you know, really, really cool partnerships. So big shout out to all my partners and sponsors, you know, obviously Hoyoverse, Shift Up, and then Gamer Subs, which we'll get into some Gamer Sub stuff a little bit later. But yes, we got YouTube partnership as well, which was so cool. I cried that night because even though it's like very small and you don't really need like a lot, it's still the fact that it happened. And I'm so incredibly blessed that it happened. And we reached our first goal of the year, which was 2,500 subs. We got that, and then we were going towards 3,000 subs as an updated rule. And unfortunately, we did not reach 3,000 subs. We got to 2,770, which is still really good. I'm very thankful for the fact that we got to 2,770. However, I have a new goal, and it's very reaching. And I'm hoping that with the content that I'm going to be pushing, that we could reach this goal. I'm hoping that by the end of this year, 2025, we reach 5,000 subs. Very small goal, in my opinion, because I feel like I could just be like, yeah, we reached 2,500. Let's go for 10,000. But I don't want to over push. I want my growth to be as organic as possible, with people actually wanting to watch my content or CC's reacting to my content. So that's basically where it is for me. I want more organic than just like me pushing it onto people. I don't want to have to go like, Tectone, watch my video, because, you know, that's not right. I don't want to go, Box, watch my video, Mr. Pokey, or, you know, Shinya or Bran. You know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to I don't want to be an annoying creator, if that makes sense. I want to be somebody that's like, I want people to watch my video and be like, guys, you should watch this, you know, that type of thing. That being said, there is a video either out or going to be released, depending on how everything goes. And I pray that CCs react to it, because I think it's a really, really good video, and it's probably one of my most thought out videos that I've done. So yeah, there's that. So yes, the goal is 5,000 subs. So hopefully we get there. There's a goal from 2024 that I really want to talk about, where I said that I wanted to be more than a Hoyoverse gamer. And I think I've accomplished that, especially with the fact that I do talk about Nikkei, I do talk about Wuthering Waves, and then I'm playing more games on when I'm Tiny Echo on the Twitch side. So for me, I feel like I've done that. So I'm very happy to say that I've accomplished that goal from 2024, and also having better social media presence. I've posted more on Twitter than I ever have, and I try to post daily, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. Now, Instagram, on the other hand, I post my videos on there, and that's about it. Like, I'm not a big fan of Instagram, so I'm trying my best to do more with that, but we'll see how that goes. But yes, continue to build my social medias is another thing with X, Instagram, and of course, Blue Sky. So if you don't know, follow me on all those, and I'll be posting a lot more. That being said, I want to talk about gamer subs. And the reason why I want to talk about gamer subs is this has been a great year for gamer subs, and for me being a part of gamer subs. I have had the pleasure to meet so many great content creators who just joined this last year. Being an ambassador for this product has been a blessing. And I'm very glad that they took a chance on me and still want to take a chance on me as a content creator to push their product. That being said, my goals for gamer subs is to continue making great shorts, great videos as well. I will be posting other videos for gamer subs, and I think I'm one of the only creators that actually does this outside of their like normal content, that posts consistent sponsor videos where I'm like, hey guys, this is the product and this is what I believe in, because I do believe in the product. So if you haven't done so already, get yourself some gamer subs at gamersubs.gg. Use code Tystra for 10% off at checkout. We're trying to get the Cup of Destiny, and we can only do that if we sell more. So buy it. When you go and use your 10%, buy like 100 items. I'm just telling you, you won't be disappointed. Good quality stuff. So by the way, let me know in the comments if you're a gamer subs drinker. What flavor is your favorite right now? Mine, Bowberry, and you probably know why. Now we're gonna kind of shoot for a little bit more of personal goals. So here's a couple things. One, we went to a lot of conventions this last year in 2024, being Game On Expo, TaiYuCon, Phoenix Fan Fusion, TwitchCon, and Anime Impulse. My main goal is at least 4 conventions this year, and they're going to go as follows. Again, Game On Expo, always a pleasure to go there. Phoenix Fan Fusion, fantastic to go there. Of course, TwitchCon is already planned, and I got a lot of surprises coming for TwitchCon. And of course, I want to try to go to Anime Impulse again, which was fantastic. But another one that I'm really hoping to go to is Anime Expo. Now, the reason why I'm kind of on the fence with Anime Expo is that I want to find a couple people that want to go as well. So that way I'm not alone. I like being around people when it comes to conventions. Going alone just feels kind of lonely. It's weird. You're surrounded by all these people, but you feel so alone because you're scared to reach out to people. At least that's me. I can't help that. So now another thing that I do want to talk about is the previous year for voice acting, because I did want to dive into voice acting, which I did. I've done voice acting before, but I really wanted to like push to work on some projects, and well, I kind of failed. I only did one project with an amazing creator known as Kumax. If you don't know who she is, she's fantastic. You should watch her videos. But we did a collaboration together for a anime that I've never really watched. So, but I feel like I did a decent job, and I want to dive into 2025 going in for more projects. So I'll be using Twitter a lot more to look into projects, and also going onto websites to try and get into casting calls. But we shall see. I am hoping and praying that I get more VA experience. But if you have a project that I should be a part of that you think I'd be really, really good at, please post in the comments down below. Or if you're somebody that's looking out for voice actors or new voice actors, please reach out to my business email. It's on Twitter. So cosplaying, didn't do it this year. Will be doing it, and I have a cosplay in mind that I've been talking about for years, because I think I'm just about a similar build. So I will be doing it at TwitchCon for sure. So I will make sure to get all the parts, so that way when I go to TwitchCon, I have it ready to go. Same thing with learning Japanese. I used half the year to really learn, and then I just kind of fell off. I want to keep doing better. I know that people don't suggest Duolingo, but I think Duolingo is good to get the basics down, and then you could dive into actual classes. So I'm going to get the basics down. I'm going to do my best. So yeah, if you have suggestions on what I should use instead of Duolingo, please let me know. Last year, when it comes to weight and goals and stuff, I don't think I look fat, right? I'm not like built and all that shit, but I'm getting there. The only thing is like my stomach fat. Last year, we wanted to get down to 215 and we didn't do that because right now I'm currently 251. Not a bad weight. Not a bad weight, especially with how I look. However, I do know that most of it is belly fat. So my biggest thing this year is by, I'd say June or July, I want to be down to 220, mainly losing the belly fat. If I don't get there by then I'm going to keep going until about TwitchCon because I really want to be able to look better. I'm trying to better myself by working out, dieting, exercising, whatever you want to call it, and doing my best to avoid very bad foods. That being said, I am weak to candy. I need to stop. Nerds clusters are insanely good. So if you see me at a convention and you offer me Nerds clusters, just know that bag's not gonna last like 10 minutes. I literally chomp through that. Now that we got the verses between the two, there are like 2 other goals that I really want to talk about. First things first, be more expressive on my takes. I feel like, you know, with the last couple video essays that I've done, I've been able to kind of show like more of me and my personality and being able to like show that I have a brain. But I feel like I don't do it as often, and I need to be better about that because I feel like I just give like a vague take. And EO was one of those guys that I looked at that gave vague takes, and I'm like, ugh, why would anybody do that? And then I look at me and I'm like, I kind of do that sometimes. So I'm going to be more expressive in my takes on stuff and how I feel about certain things when it comes to the gacha space, when it comes to gaming, when it comes to anything, right? So that's going to be more of me because I feel like you guys don't know much about me personally, and I need to be more open to being vulnerable, right, to you guys. So I will do my best to be better about that. And then lastly, future projects. I have a couple in mind already, a couple of game shows that I'm thinking about doing. And then also, I want to talk about a future podcast because I have had this idea for about a half a year and I really want to do it. It'll be mainly on this YouTube channel, but who knows, it might extend into another YouTube channel. Who knows? But I want to try it out, see how it goes, and if it's worth it. And we'll go from there. I'm not going to go any more details, but plans are in the works. I just need to work on a few other things, right? So there's that. One last thing, collaborations. Last year, we collabed with so many great people, like whether it was on Twitch or whether it was on YouTube with like Anthony Jamo, Omnitos, doing stuff for Gamers Feud. And then, of course, me doing the top streamer thing for OTK, which ended abysmally. That tore me down so bad. I won't lie, guys. When I did top streamer and, you know, people were not so kind to what they said. I won't lie, it really hit my self-esteem pretty bad. But I think I needed that to get into the personality that I am now and being able to say, you know, fuck y'all. You know, the people who were hating on me for top streamer. But you know what? It is what it is. All I've got to say is that going into 2025, I want to collab with more creators. Specifically here on YouTube, I want to collab with other gacha creators that are rising in the space or being a part of, you know, anybody for that matter. I'm very open to working with anybody as a collaborator. You know, I'm usually very open. If you have a great idea for a collab and you're another CC, let me know. I definitely would love to hear your opinion on that. So, but alas, that's a lot of goals. I don't want to go too much deeper because I feel like I'm just yapping at this point. So if you could, Ark, go ahead and post all the goals right here. I will send you also a little snippy snip to make it a little bit easier as well. But yeah, guys, I just want to say that without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. I am so incredibly blessed to have such an amazing community that cares about the content that I'm providing. So if you're new to the channel, if you're older to the channel, if you're returning to the channel, please let me know in the comments down below what you want to see coming into 2025. And of course, that's going to be it for today. Love you guys to death. Here's to 2025. Cheers. And as always, we will see you in that next video. Please take care and be safe.